video of my Ironman to Adamantine challenge. I honestly think it's maybe more challenging than I wished for. I made a post on Reddit with a few different challenge levels, and of course I didn't want to pick the easy one, so I picked the hard one, and I have serious doubt if I'm gonna make it, but we'll try anyway. That's the idea of a challenge. So we start with a clean account, and in this game this video I'm just gonna play the tutorials. That is of course not very interesting, but I'll talk a little bit about the challenge. So the idea of an Ironman challenge is that you go up in difficulty level every game, and normally the Ironman challenge starts with a Viceroy game and then you end at P20 after 21 games. Now, getting to the Adamantine seal in 21 games is, I think, technically impossible. I really hope someone is going to prove me wrong, but I think it's impossible. So that's why I do a little less challenging version of the challenge, and that is where we start at the settler game. So that's for the next video. This game will be just the tutorials. I play the tutorials, you can actually skip them, but playing them gives you 10 more resources. And it's going to be really important to unlock the embarkation range really fast. So I'm gonna try and do everything to make that happen. Therefore, the next few games that are going to be on the basic low difficulty levels of Settler, Pioneer and Veteran, I will be doing what I can to ensure I get as many deeds as possible, because the embarkation range is on level 8, and if you don't try hard you won't have that very early, and we need to get that ASAP. I've made a little list of how many games I expect to need to get to the Adamantine seal, because we can't choose the seals that we're gonna play until we have completed the gold, meaning we need to do 5 seals in total. The bronze seal, the lead seal, the silver seal, the gold seal, and then we jump from the gold to the Adamantine. So including the seal, the bronze should take 2 or 3 games, the lead one should take 3 or 4 games, the silver one should take 3 or 4, and the gold one 4 or 5 probably. And that would leave us with probably 11 and hopefully 12 games for the gold to Adamantine jump. I'm going to try to do it as fast as possible, and hopefully maybe even have 12 games for that. That would be super luxury, but we shall see. Something in that range. And in my previous run I did play 12 games before playing the Adamantine seal game, and that didn't require me to take any fragments, because 12 games gave me 108 fragments. Now that's going to be different in 2 ways. In this game, I don't know what's happening here. Oh, mark trees. In this game we are not going to have the entire tech tree unlocked, so it will be much harder to actually play 12 games in the same time, but At the same time, we're not going to have 12 games available anyway, because we need more games for the previous 4 seals. But also, we are going to be playing not all the games at P20, but at increasing levels, and therefore we're not going to get 9 fragments for each game. So even if we would play 12 games, you would still need to take fragments once or twice. But we're going to play 10 or 11 games, meaning we're going to have to take fragments like 4, 5 or 6 times. But that should be possible, because last time I arrived at the seal with around 20 reserve embarkation points. That could have been 20 fragments. So yeah, it's interesting. We're gonna see. So let's see what's happening here. Oh, we need more beaver woodcutters. And we need to open 2 glades. So let's move this guy over here. Let's then select a bunch of wood, because I know already that we're going to need a dangerous glade at some point. Yeah, I know it's too early. And I'm not worried about that. Let's speed this up a bit. We can't build anything else yet. That's the annoying part of the seal games, of the tutorial games. So we're gonna make 5 veggies with that. I have also made a list of what deeds I will be trying to complete in the coming games. In the settler game, I guess I'll see if I can win before year 3, which would be a good deed, and without impatience going higher than 2. And if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna start on the many deeds that ask you to have like 25 villagers for each race, a bunch of buildings, glade opened before year 1, that's a veteran one, 60 population total, constructing all skeletons in the Scarlet Orchard, things like that. Next up, the harvester's camp. Oh, it's actually closer to home. Let's just have two of them. So yeah, the rest of this video is a bit boring, I guess. What can I tell about it? I can tell that I hope some people are gonna join me, because I know there's better players out there than I. And I want to see them do it. And succeed where I probably fail. Now it's probably time to open the dangerous glades. See? Yeah, the rules of the challenge are by necessity that you can re-roll the map between cycles, because it will be necessary that you start with a dangerous glade or with a negative modifier. Otherwise there's pretty much no chance of doing this anyway. Oh, that went fast. Of course, that's what's supposed to happen. They teach us what happens when it's going wrong. And that's the first of them. Yeah. Oh yeah, the slow stories. Oh, that's a bit too much. It doesn't say what our task is actually, so I don't know if I should be making either of them. Maybe I could have read that in one of those boring messages, but they were too boring. Two woodcutters, two shelters. Yeah, we'll just have both, and it surely should be going okay. Oh yeah, the habit. Woodcutters at 5. I don't think we'll need either of these. I mean, I don't even think they are going to help us make things go faster. What shall we make with all these different foods? If I look at orders, I get deeds that I can complete. I see, what's that? 657, 800, 9,000. I see like 1,500 or so that I can make happen that would not necessarily automatically happen. And I don't know how steep is the experience curve. Level 2 costs 150. I think I'm gonna get to 8, I hope in 3 or 4 games. That's basically what would be needed. That's also what's needed to get the resources, the meta resources to get the upgrades that we're after. An advantage is of course that on the way to the target of the embarkation range, the other upgrades are also pretty much the best of the best. Embarkation points, 20% embarkation bonus. Oh, we are going to make some jerkies. We have the building materials. A little meat in the recipe. Yes, sounds like a plan. This can go faster, huh? Yes, let's get this go faster. Brewery. Interesting, they do explain this carefully. Still you see people coming on the forum that aren't aware of these things, apparently. You can make this too. But let's make ale. That's 20, maybe after that we make some pickled goods, we're not sure. It's a good fit, huh? Makes pottery. And now we get, of course, to build the tavern. I didn't have fabric enough for that. Wait a moment. Or did I not have fabric? No, now I surely have. The thought I should think for myself to build a makeshift post, the crude workstation. Well, I didn't. I'm just following your orders. In case we need to build anything more. I don't even know what that order was about. I also don't know why they are no longer satisfied. Well, because we ran out of beer apparently. Yeah, the brewery is now making pickled goods. I changed that in anticipation of probably the next order, and I guess that was the next order then, which auto-completed. That's it. So that was the tutorials. And that will be pretty much the end of this video. I have to click through some more nonsense. Okay. And then we'll have a look at the tech tree after we've clicked through the more nonsense. Yeah, come on. Okay. I believe it finally is letting me free now. So, what we need is this entire tree, 1 embarkation point, 2 embarkation point, 20% embarkation goods, 3rd embarkation points, and then the key and unlock. And I believe that means you can also settle one further. And what comes after that, I shall see. That's not really my concern right now. My first concern is getting that. Now you see that there is no negative modifier. So we need to re-roll the map until there is a negative modifier on the way to the bronze seal. Because suppose we settle here, suppose this is a negative modifier, we could settle here, and then normally the next town would be there. But from the negative modifier we're going to get range, and then the next town will be there. And that's good. In this case I would not build it there, I would build it there, and we would have to hope, or either of those two, hope that either of those two is also a negative modifier, because at the first two difficulty levels we get only 1 and 2 fragments, so we need another modifier to get 4 fragments. Or we need to have a double one here, so that we have range and fragments, and then we can go, we're ready to go. So I'll be re-rolling the map between videos. I'm not gonna videotape that boring process. So thanks for watching the first video, and see you in the next one.